and welcome to the cage, representing Iron Forge Gym, Lee Abbasi.
Lee Abbasi, a 3-1 kickboxer out of Austin, Texas. Iron Forge Gym, 5'8", 135 pounds. Making his walk to the cage. Got an I-35 matchup here with Austin versus San Antonio.
Yeah, Lee Abbasi right here, 3-1 in this matchup, looking like the favorite in my humble opinion. And then, I'll be real, he's walking out to the jam. He's walking out to the jam right now.
We got 6 kickboxing bouts, 7 MMA fights tonight. We're going to start it off. Our first 5 fights are all kickboxing fights. I can only hope they're all as exciting as that first one.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, you know they always put on a great show here on Elevate FC, you know what I mean? So for sure, I think it's going to be a good night of fights, baby. They always deliver.
Opponent makes his way to the cage, representing Ambush Muay Thai, Mark Lee.
Mark Lee, 5'4", 135 pounds, fighting out here in San Antonio. I saw him warming up in the back, and this guy is an absolute tank. I don't think there's an ounce of body fat on this man.
Yeah, Mark Lee going into this fight right here. This is looking like his nice kickboxing fight right here, according to the fan of the face. And like you said, he's looking like a tank in the back there in the warm-up, you know what I'm saying? Let's see if he's able to score that big knockout tonight against his opponent, Lee Abbasi. Only time will tell.
Mark Lee enters the cage. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, our second fight of the evening is being brought to us by State Farm. Stephanie Kerr Ramirez, your 210 agent. Find Stephanie online at Move over a little bit. Your210agent.com. And now, ladies and gentlemen, this fight's scheduled for 3 rounds of 3 minutes each. In the Elevate Bantamweight division, introducing first on my left, fighting out of the blue corner. He sits 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing 135 pounds. His record stands 3 wins against a lone defeat. Fighting out of Austin, Texas, Lee Abbasi. And across the cage on my right, fighting out of the red corner, he sits 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing 135 pounds. Official record, 2 wins against 6 defeats. Fighting out of San Antonio, Texas, Mark Texas Big Lee. Referee in charge of the action, Michael Castillo.
Michael Castillo, our referee again. Lee Abbasi, Mark Lee, our second bout of the night. 135-pound kickboxing. Here we go. Oh, Abbasi slips.
The jumping kick right there from Lee Abbasi.
Yeah, Abbasi very aggressive so far.
Mark Lee with the head movement on the outside, trying to work behind that jab. Setting it up, trying to get his combos, got to get his combinations together.
Like I said, Mark Lee is a ball of muscle, but he is at a pretty big reach disadvantage here.
Yeah, for him, he literally just have to close that distance, and then when he's on the inside, literally rip his combinations with his fists and his kicks. Switch kick upstairs from Lee Abbasi. Again, going from that left kick from the southpaw stance. The inside switch kick, a little right hook to the body right there from Lee.
Ooh, knee lands to the body.
Yeah, those knees may serve Abbasi to his favor, him being the taller fighter.
Good combo, finishes with a leg kick from Mark Lee, and then kick to the body. Ooh, hook kick almost landed.
Abbasi going for that spinning heel kick. Collision and a separation from the referee.
There's a lot of fancy stuff coming from Abbasi, very meat and potatoes approach from Mark Lee. Very simple plan for one guy, a lot of fancy spinning stuff, jumping stuff for the other.
Yeah, you know, it's literally fighting your fight, you know what I'm saying? Whoever could fight their fight and play their game plan to their favor, that's who usually ends up winning the fight. Switch kick right there from Lee. From Abbasi, my bad. But right there, Lee, when he's pressing him right there and he's closing the distance right there, those are the spots where he'll have his advantages right there and just unload his combinations right there once he's in the close range. Switch kick to the body from Mark Lee. Foot jab from Abbasi, Rumi. With a low kick. .30 seconds left in this first round.
Mark Lee looks so relaxed, and one thing I like is he's always biting down on his mouthpiece. Like he's always keeping his mouth closed. A lot of these guys, they've got these mouthpieces and they hang their mouth open, and it's a good way to get knocked out.
Yeah, that's actually that's something so simple, but it's very, very important. Like really biting down on that mouthpiece makes your neck stronger, makes your chin stronger. You know what I'm saying? You're able to. It's gonna be. It's good for your defense. Great first round between these two guys.
And you got to be really good at controlling your breathing to do that. You know what I mean? You got to be able to breathe through your nose, stay calm.
No doubt. That's a good first round right there, actually. Competitive first round. You know what I'm saying? Both those fighters had their moments.
Our ring card girls don't seem to have cards, so they're just eye candy tonight, Ricky. We're gonna have to guess what round it is.
Oh, you forgot the card there. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy.
We'll have to keep up with it on our fingers. Round 2 coming up. It looks like round 2. Here we go, round number 2, about to get underway.
Yeah, let's see what kind of adjustments these fighters made going into the second round. Now they're warmed up, more settled into the fight. Double jab to the low kick from Lee. Inside low kick from Lee.
Yeah, Lee's coming out a lot more aggressive than he did in round 1.
Yeah, right here when he's putting the forward pressure together, I think this is where he's gonna have his best moments, you know what I mean? Especially him being the shorter fighter, and you're a little bit smaller too, you know what I'm saying? So just keeping that pressure for 6 more minutes right here, that could help serve him to his favor.
He's got good head movement too.
Yeah, all that's gonna help right there. Ooh, little roll to the right overhand for Lee. And he's just crowding the space of Abbasi.
And I don't know that either guy can feel comfortable that they won round 1. Very competitive, close round.
Yeah, very competitive first round. But right now in the second round, Lee's coming with the pressure now. Flip to the inside kick. Left hook to the right low kick for Abbasi. Abbasi circles to his right. Inside kick to the right hand and a little pivot to the left. southpaw stance, throws the left roundhouse to the body.
Good body kick from Abbasi.
Opa. Yeah, those kicks right here from the outside, they're serving Abbasi right there. But then Mark Lee,
combo put together by Lee.
But then Mark Lee comes back with a boxing combo of his own, little 4-piece.
Oh, it's good head movement there by Lee, man. He is not there.
A kick from Abbasi, but then a kick return from Lee. Yeah, he's looking for that slip he's slipping to that left ear, slipping to the right ear. Just a little bit closer, and then he could overload for his combinations.
Oh, good left hook
there
landed
from Abbasi.
for Abbasi.
Right, caught the attention of his opponent. Step in the southpaw stance, and then Abbasi with the right hook. 50 seconds left in the second round.
Good duck under there by Lee.
Yeah, that was cool. That's the defense after. You know, Mark Lee goes for the attack, and then there's some form of defense after his combination is completed.
Lands a double jab there afterwards. Yeah, this is where, you know, especially in amateurs, sometimes his records can be deceiving. You know, Mark Lee doesn't look like a 2-6 kickboxer. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's fighting a strong fight tonight, though.
Good left hook there by Abbasi. Oh, good work to the body from Mark Lee.
Right overhand. The 1-2 from Abbasi. The right high kick from Abbasi. Oh,
round
man,
2 with the books.
Oh, good second round as well. It's a good fight. It's a good fight.
Three more minutes to decide it. We got a real competitive fight going here.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'm just glad that we're over here in the commentary booth chilling, baby. Let the judges do the judging. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. At some point, I'll have an opinion tonight. Don't worry.
Yeah, I hear you, baby. I hear you.
You know me. I'm always judging. Here we go.
Here we go.
Round 3. Rumi Abbasi and Mark Lee. 3 minutes to decide it. And here we go. Abbasi trying to come out with some of that aggression that Mark Lee did in round 2. Good ribs to the body by Mark Lee.
And that head movement on the inside really serving Mark Lee well defensively in those situations. Two low kicks landed right there for Lee. Opa, Abbasi pressing him right there with the overhand. Let's say the left hook and 2 roundhouse kicks. But then a right hand and a left roundhouse to the body. Return from Lee. The 1-2 from Abbasi.
Oh,
the
right
overhand
hook
from Lee.
Oh, ducks under the kick.
Woo, baby. Two minutes left in this third and final round.
That double jab has done well for Mark Lee tonight.
Yeah, he's been trying to work behind that jab, you know.
Ooh, right hook to the body.
Yeah, that was nice too, off that little slip to the crow hop. Then he goes with the right hook. Low kick from Lee, but then a left hook and another left hook and a right hand from
Abbasi.
He's putting those combos together right there too. So those putting the numbers up.
Ducks into a knee. I will say this for Mark Lee, he never, even when he gets hit flush, he doesn't show anything.
Yeah, keeping that poker face, you know what I'm saying? It's very important. 1-1-2.
1 minute to go in our bout.
Oh, look, Abbasi went back to that spinning hook kick that he threw in the first round. I love that technique. I love that technique.
Another right hook to the body. Mark Lee keeps working that hook to the body. There it is again.
Left hook to the low kick. You can really hear those. You can really hear those right there. Oppa, oppa. And then the right hand, left hook.
Left hook,
the right hand, left hook. Oh! The third round, Abbasi, I think he's opening up just a little bit more with the combinations and his numbers.
30 seconds left in round 3.
He fakes the right hand and the right roundhouse kick. Mark Lee, though, defends it. Some body work from Mark Lee. Separation, and they're fighting. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee.
10 seconds.
Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh hey. All right.
There we go. That finishes it.
We got a fight, ladies. That was a good one. That was a great fight between both these fighters. You know what I'm saying?
That was a great fight. Mark Lee finally showing that he's tired.
Yeah, great display of kickboxing action from both these fighters. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Like you said, glad we're not judging tonight. This would be a tough one. Judges' cards are in and we have a decision. Let's go up to Colin Cantrell.
Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for these two fighters. 3 hard-fought rounds of action. We go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Gino Garcia scores the fight, 29-28. Joe Calvi scores the fight, 29-28. And Ray Campos scores the fight, 30-27. All 3 for your winner by unanimous decision, Lee Abbasi.
Judges had a lot easier time with that than I would have. 30-27, that doesn't feel right to me.
Lee Abbasi leading with the decision, you know what I'm saying? They probably, you know, great fight between Lee and Abbasi, you know what I'm saying? Much respect. The judges, they probably gave it to Abbasi. He was throwing a little bit more kicks, especially in that last round, you know what I mean? Put his numbers together, you know what I'm saying? But great fight,